Okay, so you can't really see me because it is past dusk. It's almost 9 p.m. and the first campsite we were gonna stay at was full, so we thought, oh, we'll just hike to the next campsite. Got there, it was full. So now the guys are making a game plan and I'm talking into my cell phone. Okay, so last night we decided the best thing to do would be to walk like 0.3 miles back, which is so hard to walk backwards. And we went to, it's actually like a little parking area, but there were like 8 other tents here. And so we kind of had like a little tent community going on in this little parking area, which probably is not the safest thing, but I camped over here by this tree away from some of the cars. And so I felt pretty secure all night. These are right on trail, guys. So all these cows. Oh, there's a pretty calf with a white face. Yeah, right there. Oh. Okay, here we are at the base of the tree. So this is the biggest tree in the southern half of the AT. It's an oak tree. And it's 18 feet around the base of the tree. Also, the tree is over 300 years old. Okay, so we just climbed like 2,000 feet of elevation. And man, it was a tail kicker. I am dripping sweat right now. And I'm about to sit on this log and guzzle a bunch of water and ink red. These markers are periodically found along the trail. I'm not exactly sure what they are though. Okay, I'm here at this gorgeous view and the guys are talking about like the universal subject with males, football.
Yeah! But yeah, I would love the
and snack time. So I'm gonna drink an ink red, eat some Lucy's chocolate chip cookies, and some Justin's maple almond butter. 20 minutes later, they're still talking about football. Okay, now we've started talking about basketball, which is a sport I can get on board with. And I also added an RX bar to the snack lineup because I am hungry. We're at the Eastern Continental Divide. Okay, so basically what this means is if water falls on this side, it's gonna go into the Atlantic Ocean. And if water falls on this side, it's gonna go into the Gulf of Mexico. So there's our little science lesson for the day. It is snake season. They're alive and well. Just stumbled up on this one. He's so pretty. I'm so glad I did not step on him. We are climbing up another 2,000 footer today. Second one of the day. I'm dripping sweat and cannot wait to get to the top. This climb is killing me. It's so hard. I'm super tired and my legs just feel so weak, like they're gonna give out. When we get to the top, there's a campsite and that'll put us walking 17 miles today, but there's no water at the campsite and we don't have very much water. If we hike miles past that to the shelter, which would be a 20-mile day, then there's water there, but we'll see. Hey! Someone without any water. Well, I have like a little bit of water. We all have like a smidge, so we are on water rations. So tonight, we're eating snack food, and then it's a few miles to get to water tomorrow. Okay, so it's a super sunny, bright, pretty day. Thankfully, I'm gonna hit Dragon's Tooth and McAfee's Knob and 700 miles today, so really big, exciting days. Right now, I'm hiking down to get water. I'm so thirsty and ready for it. I've been eating Gin candies, and those kind of help, like, they make you, I don't know, they make you produce a lot of saliva when you're eating them, and so it kind of cuts down on my thirst level. And this is my view today. It's a beautiful descent along the ridge line, and it's just kind of a nice steady climb, and it's just a nice steady descent. Okay, just came to this excellent water source. I'm very, very grateful for it. The guidebook says that it's close to a road, so it's not, don't use it unless you have to, but I'm definitely using it. The next water is 9.4 miles from here, so I'm gonna camel up on a lot of water. Probably carry about 2.5, close to 3 liters. Okay, I got in the water and that snake started swimming towards me. Do you see it over there? So I'm standing on this rock and I looked up and the snake was swimming towards me and I jumped up and screamed and then he started swimming away. But holy cannoli, I'm terrified. So I'm getting out of the water now and I'm going to be looking at my surroundings because he looks like a baby snake, which means there's probably a mama snake. So Batman and I just climbed up in the rain. We're headed up to Dragon's Tooth and we found snacks nestled over here under this rock outlook. So he's saying toasty dry. Yes, guys, 700, only 300 miles more in Virginia, and then we're on to the 5th state. Blown away by Dragon's Tooth. That is way cooler than all the pictures and videos I've seen of it. If I'm remembering correctly, when Redbeard was here, he climbed to the top of this, which I don't even see how that is possible because it is so high up there. So later on when I am in town, I'm going to go back and rewatch this video and see if I'm remembering that correctly, because I just can't imagine climbing to the top of this. It's massive. There is a lot of treacherous rock scrambling when you leave Dragon's Tooth. Yeah, and it's been raining, so that makes it even trickier. We've been doing a lot of slipping and sliding, a lot of close calls. That man is braving the treacherous rock wall. The bush is in the way, but it looks like he's just climbing on rock.
You wanna go?
Yeah. Definitely couldn't overstate this enough. The next mile trail is rocky and slick in sections. Please use caution and follow White Blazes closely. Okay, I'm at another water source, and this is my second snake of the day in the water. Guys, they truly are abundant this year. I am not sure if that is a copperhead or a water moccasin, but oh, it's neat to watch them go under that rock. If you know, give me a shout out, because I am always curious to know what things are. So far, my favorite part about Virginia is walking through these rolling pastures. I just absolutely love it. Just walked through a gorgeous one, and now I'm headed back into the woods. Pretty rolling hills. Back into the woods I go. Okay, we are so excited because my Aunt Barbara, she just got in contact with us, and y'all, she is gonna pick us up from the trail, take us home. She said, how many pizzas can you eat? What toppings? Woo! So we are thrilled. Thank you, Aunt Barbara. Hashtag we love you. Okay guys, I'm so excited because here we are at Aunt Barbara's with Cousin Bo and Aunt Barbara. And Aunt Barbara's the best because she picked us up and then immediately took us to get pizza, and now we're at her wonderful house. We are cooking breakfast this morning. We're having waffles, bacon, eggs, fresh fruit. It's gonna be tasty. Oh, and Halo Top ice cream. Chloe is helping set the table. Delicious family-style breakfast. Aunt Barbara and Uncle Robert are the best. They are cleaning out my pot for me, which has been burnt more times than I can count. Okay, so we are all packed in the car, the whole fam, and we are headed to get me new shoes. So excited. And we're also gonna stock up on some snacks before we get back to McAfee's Knob.
They hike.
Okay, here we are at Fleet Feet, getting new shoes. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is the difference 600 miles makes on a pair of shoes. These are the exact same shoes, only difference. These ones I've been wearing since Franklin, so 600 miles, and these ones brand new. You've heard of the movie Happy Feet. That's what I have right now. Super, super happy feet. Yes, I'm at Fleet Feet in Roanoke.
Roanoke, Virginia.
Yes. Well, we just got to McAfee's Knob, and it is raining cats and dogs with low visibility, so we'll see how this works out. Okay, here we go. We're headed up to McAfee's Knob. Say hello, Mieko.
Hi.
There he is. Hello, Mr. Toad. He blends in so well with the leaves. Wow, I just heard the loudest thunder I have ever heard. It was booming. Wish I'd gotten it on video. But yeah, we're at the shelter, the last shelter before McAfee's Knob. It is raining cats and dogs. And yeah, on a side note, I can't think of better conditions to break in my new shoes than this wonderfully muddy trail. Wow, we're here at McAfee's Knob, and it is gorgeous. I love that it's kind of rainy, misty with the fog down there. I'm just like, oh, I love it. Okay, he is making me so nervous up there, y'all, because he is close to that ledge and he is on a heavy pack, but he's working it.
Action.
So pretty. Oh my God.
I'm looking down.
Okay, so we decided to night hike. So we're walking through these like really cool boulder rocky things, and we're gonna try to do like 7 more miles tonight. That way we're only like 9 miles from Daleville. 9 miles from Daleville tomorrow. Okay, so you cannot see a thing, but it is dark and we're sitting on these cliffs and we're looking at there's a faint outline of the mountains and it's really pretty, and we're having a snack, and we've seen 4 toads today, which is a lot. There's one behind me right now. And yeah, we're enjoying our night hike experience. So we are night hiking. Night hike. Okay, so we are almost to Daleville. Daleville. The last bit into town is always the hardest for me because you can start hearing the traffic and the cars and you feel like you should be there but you're not there, and so I normally listen to music, that way I don't have to hear the tease of traffic. So cool, because the trail literally brings you right out to everything, so you don't even have to try to get a hitch or walk in. You're just flashed back to my childhood because they have passed the pigs at the barbecue restaurant, and I used to play this all the time growing up. Comment below and tell me if you've ever played this game, because I absolutely adore it, and this literally made my day. Okay, so I couldn't decide between the whole rack or the half rack, so I went with the whole rack, which might have been a little too ambitious. We'll see.